for some football and hope you are too. Welcome to East Rutherford, New Jersey, everybody, and MetLife Stadium. Today, half of the AFC East ready to square off. It's the Miami Dolphins and the New York Jets. To kick off, here's Riley Patterson. And away we go from East Rutherford. Here's Isaiah Davis on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So the Jets take the field for their first drive. They're led out by a respected veteran now in year 15 here in the NFL, Teron Taylor.
Don't think for a second, Kate, he hasn't heard the noise. Read the comments from the keyboard warriors who say they just want somebody else leading this team. But let me let you in on a little secret. Those criticisms, they can fuel quarterbacks. Make that chip on the shoulder even bigger to prove people wrong and to show I really do belong in this league.
Here's Brees Hall on the ground for the first time. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
Let's see, Kate. Establish a run, cash in on the opening drive, and play from in front. That's the dream scenario to any contest, and runs like that, it gets the ball rolling.
And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. To the air, Taylor. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. Second down coming up.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Not the way you want to start your game, but the pick was dropped, so the opening drive continuing now with second down. Looking to throw, Taylor. And the Dolphins are going to get to him, and he is dropped. And the sack forces a now tougher third down.
Kid, all the data lately has taught us really clearly. Sacks, negative yardage plays. They not only just destroy that play, they destroy drives. Well done, defense.
Let's see what they went with. Third down. Third and long for him here. And he's just going to huck this one into about row C there. And some lucky fan going to haul in a heck of a souvenir. Now I am flipping through, Brock. That certainly wasn't in the offense's opening script. But if you're a defender, just how you wrote it up.
Yeah, defensively, that was a week of practice and planning visualized and executed in real time.
Now on fourth down, here's Austin McNamara out to punt for the Jets. He fields this at the 18. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. So the Dolphins offense headed out for their opening drive. I know you love this guy, Brock, a fellow lefty like you, now in his 6th season, Tua Tagovailoa.
I've heard from many of Tua's peers in the league that there's just not a more accurate guy. If you wanted to just do an accuracy test in the NFL, yeah, Tua's going to hit that target as much as anybody in the league. Avoiding injury and being available is really the only question mark now in Tua's career.
Opening carry for Devon Achane. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
And the Dolphins first down. It's a gain of 20. And the Dolphin first down.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Going to the ground again on first. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
That's another Dolphins first
Well, his
down.
game is off to one heck of a great start and bringing his offense along with him. They cross midfield after that run, and now all eyes on that offense focused on the end zone.
Tagovailoa, quick throw, complete. He's tackled there, so a nice start to a new set of downs, but let's see if they keep it. Let's examine this flag. So not a holding call. One of the linemen actually too far downfield that time. That's what drew the flag.
Still first down.
So after the 5 yards are marched off, here's 1st and 15. Man in motion, out of the slot. They go play action with Tagovailoa. This is caught by Jalen Waddle. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. I love the call, Brock, but wrong situation there. The defense closes that sweep out behind the line. Now after that snap, there's an injured Dolphin still out there. So we're going to get a stoppage here as they go out to look at him. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Finds the in route complete. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Has it down close. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins drive 80-plus yards and take a 6-0 lead. Well, Brock, we normally talk about complimentary football at some point every week. So how about the way they've begun this one, huh? Force a punt and then cash it in for 6 on their opening drive.
Do we do it every game?
It feels like it. Almost every game, yeah.
I think you're right, because that's what the NFL is about. We all know the margins are so small in this league, and the team that typically plays the complimentary ball is typically the team that wins.
Riley Patterson on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Dolphins will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Jets, nothing.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. On the return, here comes Davis. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So we're through 1 quarter of this AFC East contest. 7-0 is our score. More from MetLife coming right up. Time for the 2nd quarter of play. It's Jets football. They'll begin a new drive, 1st and 10. Here's Taylor to throw. He's in trouble, and the Dolphins get him. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But, of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
Might be time to reach in the bag of tricks on second down. 16 to go following the sack. Taylor now. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
Complete to Tyler Johnson. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 9.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Here he goes, 3rd and long. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Jets first down.
13 yards on the play. And the Jets first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
They send a tight end in motion. On first down, here comes Hall. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Tackled on the play by the first rounder out of Michigan, Kenneth Grant.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Now we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. Stick around, more from MetLife Stadium on the other side. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Here's Taylor. No better luck than the last play, Brock, as he just has to get rid of it.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. Malik Washington will return this for the Dolphins. And this just gets past the 20 before going out. The Dolphins and their wide receivers set for this next possession. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Off a touchdown early and with the home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them. Right? Turn them against their own team. They were quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, they're going to start to murmur, and we might even hear a few boo birds.
They'll start the drive with Achane. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. That's caught. Devon Achane. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
3rd and 2, now Tagovailoa. He beams one deep right side. The defender was waiting for that one to make a play on it, knocked it away, forcing 4th down. Well, he'd been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah.
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
And he's brought down before the return gets far. The New York Jets making their way out once again, sporting those dark green rivalry jerseys that might remind some of these home fans a little bit of their city, as well as the earliest days of the franchise. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. They'll start this series with an option left. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. The Jets take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Throwing, Taylor. Took off with it again. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Taylor finds him over the middle. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Timeout taken by New York. That's its second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Now it's Taylor. Flushed out now to his left. Pass complete to Mechie. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Timeout called by the Jets. That's their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Now looking to throw. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
This is Nick Folk on for the Jets field goal. This is a 39-yarder from the left hash. The kick by Folk is good. The flag is down, though, so let's see if this kick stands or not.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand.
That penalty is declined.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive. Just 2 seconds left in the half as we get a timeout. One last play before the break. They've got a man in motion. Throwing here just before halftime. Gets this one to Waller. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. So we have a one-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott Hansen, take it away.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Big thank you to our guy Scott Hansen and the gang down in Orlando. Got a close one here, Brock, as our second half gets underway. It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Here comes Malik Washington. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. The Dolphins send a running back, Devon Achane, getting back to work. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. Blitz coming to him. Finds his back, Achane. And he'll work this one up to the 28. Brandon Stevens in on the tackle.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Second down carry for Achane. Escapes the defender. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
1st and 10 from the 43. Tua now from the gun. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And it's going to be 1st down Miami.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Here's Achane from the pistol. He dodged the tackle. There he goes on the right side. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins grow the lead coming out of halftime. Devon Achane with the touchdown.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Patterson on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Dolphins drive their lead to 11.
14, Jets 3.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. On the return, here comes Kene Wangu. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw on their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. First down now, ball at the 33. They'll start this one out with Hall. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. It was Tyrell Johnson with the tackle.
1 yard gain.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
Move the chains. Got to move their chains. Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
First and 10 from the 43. They're going to run out of the pistol with Hall. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. They go right back to Hall. Get some space around midfield. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
First down.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
They go play action on first down. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Unable to find Adonai Mitchell with that one. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. That's incomplete on second down. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
To the air on third and long. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
So out now comes the punter. Austin McNamara will kick this away. And this angles out and hits the sideline. That's a good punt there. They're pinned at their own 8. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. Tagovailoa on first down. This is complete to Waller. And he's taken down here at the 16-yard line. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. The Dolphins control possession and the scoreboard as they try to finish out this win. Just a yard left to go on second down. The first carry now. This is Ollie Gordon. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense, and I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
They'll run here on first down. And they were ready for this one. No running room at all. He's taken down behind the line.
Hey, it's not a sack, but these edge players love chasing down runs for negative plays and tackles for loss.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Deep. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Jets take their first time out. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
8 yards. And it's third down.
Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this third down is unsuccessful. Third and long for him here. Hits him on the in route. A great play does not get the first down. That stop came at the very last moment to bring up 4th. Timeout taken by New York. That's its second. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. So the Dolphins readying for the punt. Jake Bailey's going to kick it away. Takes this in at the 25. And he gets him a small chunk of yards there before he winds up out of bounds. The Jets offense now set to take over. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. To the air, Taylor. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, Taylor. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the first down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
3rd down from the gun. And he'll just throw this away, Brock, and that's going to bring us to our 2-minute warning. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Jets at a 2-score deficit. Desperation time here on 4th. The throw left side finds Johnson. And they are sent off the field. They had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
The Dolphins send a running back, Devon Achane, getting back to work. And Brock, they're in a spot where they can just kneel this thing out, even though the one timeout does remain defensively. So first down from the 41. It's Achan on the inside give. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. Timeout called by the Jets. That's their final one. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. They run the counter to Achan. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
There's a dive up the middle. And he hits a wall, stops at a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down.
You know, when you're a defender and you see them give that quick little take to the fullback, you just have to stop him before he gets started. They piled on him and held him to minimal yardage.
Facing 4th down, Dolphins bringing out the field goal units. This is going to be Riley Patterson to do the honors. He's got to drive this one 53 yards down the middle. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that extends their lead to 14.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game and really leaves only one remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Return starts from the goal line. And this drive will start inside the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Here's Taylor to throw. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting a completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
Throwing now. So it's a win for the visiting Dolphins. And Brock, we all know any win is a good win, but playing against a division rival, oh, it always feels so much better dealing them one in the L column.
These are the teams that know you best, Kate, but also the ones that you know best. So yes, it is just a little bit sweeter when you take care of business in your own division.
Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Dolphins, your winners, as we say so long from New York.